Hello and welcome to Talk Asia. I'm Lorraine Hahn. My guest today is a man who's been charming audiences for more than 4 decades with his rich tenor and beautifully expressive phrasing. Luciano Pavarotti was born in Modena, Italy in October 1935. He was close to his father, an amateur tenor who introduced him to singing through the local choral group. Young Pavarotti made his debut in 1961 with La Bohème, but it was at New York's Metropolitan Opera a few years later that he achieved true superstardom. Since then, he's received accolades from around the world, including Emmy and Gramophone Awards, and is the best-selling classical recording artist of all time. Now aged 70, Pavarotti is in the midst of his farewell tour, 40 performances that will take him around the world for the last time. Welcome to Hong Kong. Thank you very much for speaking with us. It has been a long journey for you since your debut in 1961, 44 years. How would you describe those years?
Marvelous. Sensational. Challenging. But almost always winning the battle. In fact, you will not be there for 44 years if you don't win the battle.
There is one performance in 1972 that I read where you had 17 curtain calls at the Met, at the Metropolitan Opera.
Yes, but it was beaten from the 49 call in Berlin. They applaud for 45 minutes at the end, and I was embarrassed. Yes, I was embarrassed. We have to finish the opera singing with the piano on the stage. It was something very special.
Very, very special. I wanted to also ask you about the 3 tenors. They seem to be like a supergroup in the classical world.
We are.
How did that idea take shape, and how did you all bond so well?
Many people would like to have the 3 tenors together. I was the only one to say no. To say no because there is no reason. Then we go there to see who is the best of us. We are 3 different personalities. But at that time, Mr. Carreras was very sick, and he became back. He survived. And we celebrate with a concert in Rome.
Classical music, to a lot of people, always has this, I don't know, reputation as being intellectual, maybe even a little bit snobbish. But for you, for the 3 tenors, you have almost made it so that everybody, the mass, can appreciate. Is that important to you?
It is indispensable. Music, I always say that you don't need to be a professor to understand music. My barber is one of the greatest connoisseurs of music, of opera especially. Purity is the good performance. Purity, because if you make bad performance for few people, it's not purity. To make beautiful performance for many people is purity.
Mr. Pavarotti, thank you very, very much for spending time with us, and of course the 4 decades of wonderful music. Thank you. We wish you all the very, very best. And you've been watching Talk Asia. My guest has been world-renowned tenor Luciano Pavarotti. I'm Lorraine Hahn. Let's talk again next week.